Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to the Elite Dangerous 2.1 beta server and the Pimp My Ride DBX edition. Yes, I decided that I wanted to go and pimp out a DiamondBack Explorer. Why, you may ask? Well, this ship has a very good inherent ability of dealing with heat. So it has an absolutely amazing level of heat dispersion. So I had a sneaky idea. I wanted to go and fit a weapon to this and just see how insane I could go and make it. Now, which weapon is this, you may ask? Well, let's go and have a look first of all. So let's go into the outfitting department. You can see I have two pulse lasers on the side of the ship just because, like I said, I'm trying to keep heat to an absolute minimum on this beast. So hard points, here we go. It's the Advanced Plasma Accelerator. Now, for those of you who know what the Advanced Plasma Accelerator are, I don't need to explain it, but for those that don't, basically what it is it's like a normal plasma accelerator that fires more rapidly. The shells do less damage per shot, but you can fire them off at a greater rate. They also do a lot less heat, generate a lot less heat per shell, so they're really good for ships with heat issues, or even if you don't have that many heat issues, you can fire them off quite efficiently without overheating. So what we're going to go and do is we're going to go and modify this, but I saw an absolutely amazing little modification that we can go and apply to this. So what we're going to go and do is we're going to go and jump into the engineer's workshop. I've already gone and modified a few parts of this ship. Let's go and have a look. I've already modified the frameshift drive, the pulse lasers, and the power plant. So we don't need to go... Oh, and the shields as well. We have bi-weave shields on this, which I've buffed up to make a little bit stronger. So we've done all that before with different videos, so I didn't need to go and do that again. But what we want to do is, the main reason we are here is we want to go and modify the plasma accelerator. So we'll go here, and what I'm going to go and do is go all the way down to the bottom, well, almost all the way down to the bottom, to this one, rapid fire modification. This allows your damage per second to go up to 38% more, your rate of fire to increase by 53% potentially. Admittedly, your damage is going to be going down per shell, but that doesn't matter because we're getting such a massive rate of fire increase. The jitters obviously going to be getting reduced, increased even, which means if you fire a shell off, it won't go in the same direction twice. It'll kind of just spray and pray almost. Distributor draw will go down and armor piercing potentially will go up. So that's going to be amazing. So let's go and preview the build. And what we're going to go do is we're going to go and try this out. We're going to go and generate this, see what we get. And I'm going to keep going until I can get it as good as I possibly can. And that's not too bad to begin with, actually. That's not bad, but I really want to get the damage per second. I want to try, at the very least, to get the rate of fire up to maximum. Now, that bit I'm not too fussed with, so I will just quickly push on that one. But this is Thermal Conduit, an experimental upgrade that increases damage output based on heat level of the firing ship. So that's really not going to be working with what we're planning to have. So basically, the hotter that we are, the more damage we're going to be doing to the enemy ship. Theoretically, we don't want to be getting that hot, so I'm basically just going to go and re-roll a couple of times, see what I can find, and we'll just see what we get. Ooh, there we go. Managed to get this up to pretty much maximum. Distributor draw's gone down 37%, so that's going to be insane. We're going to be able to fire this off almost constantly. Armor piercing's gone up, the jitter's gone up a little bit, it's not much. The damage has gone down to pretty much minimum, but with the rate of fire going up so insanely, it's kind of counteracting somewhat. And the damage per second has still gone up as well, so that's going to be interesting to see how well that works. Now, we still have got the thermal conduit, so if we do end up overheating doing this, especially since we're going to be firing off so many plasma shells at once, It could theoretically work out. We'll just have to see how it goes. This is kind of an iffy one. We don't know whether this will work yet, but we'll apply it anyway. So what I'm going to do quickly is just jump back into the outfitting department because I can't remember what I have on the pulse lasers. So let's go and view the modifications. Phasing sequence. Okay, so it's the one that bleeds through shields as well. Okay, so these two are both efficient weapons, so they're generating a lot less heat as well. So is there anything else we really need to go and modify in here? Modify the pulse lasers. What I'm thinking of doing is actually going and modifying the power distributor. So what I'm planning to go and do is, if I can find it, engine, systems, weapons, weapon focus. Here we go. So what this will do will give us much more weapons capacity and much more weapons recharge. So we'll be able to fire for even longer. So let's go and give this a go and see how well it works. So we'll go and preview the outcome. Generate. We've got 8 tons of fish left. And we'll just see how this ends up going. You know what? That's not too bad. You know, I think I'll just stick with that one for now because I really don't want to change it. So that's great. So what I'm going to go and do now is I'm going to go and jump out and see how well this does in some combat. But first of all, I just need to go and change a few internals. Alrighty, so before we go and jump out, I almost forgot. We have had to go and change a few power priorities here. The main issue one being is that the frameshift drive has been set over to priority 3. The reason we have the frameshift drive on such a low priority is because I have gone and modified, where is it, the power plant, to have lower emissions. So we're going to have a lot better heat dispersion. So we're going to go and see how well this works in some combat. So I will see you out there, commanders. Okay, so I have my eyes on a wanted python. Let's get him out of Super Cruise and see how well these weapons work against him. The main reason we've gone for him is because top down he is a very big flat target. So as soon as we stop spinning, where is he? Come on. Oh boy, that was nauseating. Okay. So let's go and see how well this goes. We'll start off with some pulse laser fire. And we are doing damage to his hull underneath all this. So... oh, holy crud. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, that's insane. And we're not gaining that much heat either.
Target shields offline.
Oh no, my shields are down. Send some chaff out in a minute. We should be okay. Just look at that rate of fire.
Canopy compromised.
Let's get out here and get our shields back up. There we go, they're back up. Let's dump some chaff. Let's get back into this fight. He's just got his shields back up, but that's fine.
Target shields offline.
I don't even need to go and pop heat sinks. Just look at that heat. Those heat levels are insanely amazing. We're not taking on much heat at all. Chaff out. Right, let's get ourselves facing this guy. Because we're in a little bit too close. Let's back off a little. There we go. Drop some chaff. There we go. Whoa, hello.
Target destroyed.
That was amazing. Now let's get the hell out of Dodge. Okay, so what do I think about this ship? I think it is absolutely amazing and absolutely resounding success for what I was planning. I mean, with the thermal, the shells that we had, the ones that do more damage the hotter we get, we could even do without downgrading the power plant, because making the power plant have lower emissions also lowered the output, so we could quite happily do without that. That would also allow us to run stronger shields and so on. That is going to be absolutely awesome. So as a proof of concept, this is very, very nice, and the rate of fire on that plasma accelerator was insane. Now, I will be honest, I would have preferred to get something along the lines of like the dazzle shells or something. There's a type of ammunition you can get for the plasma accelerator which messes with your target ship's sensors, so it cannot track you that easily. I think that would have been much better. But we got what we got, and that's fine. That's the inherent problem of having complete RNG when it comes to the effects of your weapons. I would prefer to be able to choose what type of effects you would like to have, or at least aim for it and have a percentage chance of specifically getting that one. But we'll see. It would be nice to have a 50% chance of actually getting the one you want, and then a 50% chance of not getting it and getting something random. But oh well, we'll see what Frontier decides to end up putting in the end. But I really do like this ship. I do think it is absolutely insane, and especially with its inherent heat dispersion values, it makes this really, really viable. And I will be honest, I was as surprised as anybody else when this actually worked. But anyway, what do you guys think of this? Let me know, as always, down in the comments, and as always, I'll try and get back to as many of you as I can. But anyway, guys, until next time, I've been Commander Chaos Wolf, you guys have been epic, I will see you soon. And until then, Commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.